I got an email during the week. It was the PDF for the second issue of this indie series, Phenomenova. I read that there was a lot of hype around this book online, and I discovered on Global Comics that the first issue was there, so I had to read it. I'll put a link to that video below. I loved it. I thought the first issue was brilliant. So when I got the email, I was really excited to read it. So I got to sit down last night and read it. I guess big difference between the first two issues. I think with indie comics, in my head, this is my own expectation. I nearly think that every issue I go into is going to be like a big kind of meaty issue with lots of stuff happening. I don't even think of them as issues. I think of them as more volumes. But I think what this series is more approaching it like a monthly series. So I thought the second issue was going to be quite big, but it was much smaller than the first issue, and it looks like the best way to explain it is the first issue has so much variety in like the different scenes. Like there's so many different scenes, action scenes, character development scenes, really interesting environments. Like there's a lot of all that, whereas the second issue really, it's kind of just two scenes. Like and the first, it's mainly the interaction between the main character Galvin. I can't remember his real name. I might see it there in a second, but it's a relationship between him and this character that I done some fan art of. I can't even remember her name. Sorry, this is bad planning. But she's like his new sensei, and it's written. I have to say, it's written really well. Like it's building the relationship between these two characters. It's really emphasizing the repercussions of the first issue, because he kind of, Galvanite just ran in there with his new superpowers. There was some kind of terrorist event at a nuclear reactor, and he ran in to try and just sort it all out. And he got his ass kicked, which I loved. It just a total amateur, made of balls of everything. So he's kind of been brought into this Phenomenova team, and he's been put under the wing of the sensei character, and I don't know. I think I thought there's no sign of any enemies or building any enemy characters in this. It's literally in their base of operations, and you're getting a bit more about these characters. Here's this other character. What's her name? Hotline is her code name, and then there's this other character here. She's like kind of a psychic, and it kind of goes into the details of her power as well. But overall, I really did enjoy this issue. I think I was just expecting something totally different, and it seems like the plan for this series is more like the long game, because it really is building up this character Galvanite and him trying to figure out his powers, which I kind of loved all that. There is a training scene here where he's trying to figure out how to call his powers back whenever he needs it, find kind of the spark or whatever, and this sensei character is training him up. I think the point where it really brought things to life for me was you got this, I don't know why the PD, no, there we go. You get this little look back into the sensei's life or her origins, and it's a bit confusing. This looks like real old Japan, so I don't know if she's some kind of immortal character, or maybe she just lived a traditional life in the modern Japan or something like that. But so obviously there's a bit more to go into there. It's building this world, and it's drip feeding in different pieces of information, which is cool. But essentially, I don't know. I just thought there was going to be a bigger volume, which is fine. I understand that in the indie sphere, if you want stuff out regularly, it's probably a better strategy to do smaller volumes. So this is more me expecting something different than what I thought it was going to be. And I don't have a whole lot more to say really. There's no like nothing major to critique, you know. Like I don't think there was anything bad in this. Like the only thing I would say is like the artwork is as good as the first issue, but I think the setting, it restricts the art a little bit in this, like, because there's a lot of talking heads, or they're in like a kind of a danger room doing some training, so like there's not a lot to work with there, I think, from an artist point of view or a storytelling point of view. Whereas in the other series, like if you look at this, like you know, there's all these cool set pieces and big grand things happening and going to different locations, like, you know, like this, they go on a hike, they're down in caves. There's the whole nuclear reactor scene, high school, you know, like, so there's all these like changing of locations, whereas in this one here, it's quite a simple story. Like, it's kind of just two scenes really, and that's about it. Like, but look, it sets it up. I like, to be honest, I think what I thought at the bottom here, it's saying like, it says meet them in all their glory as they face off against the storm bearers. I thought that's what was going to happen in this issue, and it's been pushed out to a third issue. So like, I'm pretty excited to see how it goes. And yeah, look, I'll leave it at that. But look, I'm definitely going to continue supporting this book because it's really high quality indie series. And look, it's 2 issues in. Like that's no joke when it comes to indie books. Like there seems to be like a regular release on this one, which is great. Like.